Will Stalker 2 come to the PlayStation 5? Yeah, this was kind of a surprising conversation this week because, as you may know, Stalker 2 is available right now for PC and Xbox, but it's always that conversation of like, well, when's it come to PlayStation? And I guess, like, because I'm in it so much, I know that, but there's a lot of gamers out there that are like, why isn't this game here? And they don't understand, like, exclusivity or developers not having contracts. And this week, the interview that dropped was with a Tech for Gamers, where Stalker 2's game director essentially said that, like, don't expect it anytime soon. Like, Stalker 2, we have zero plans for it. And if you're not aware, Stalker 2, it's a fantastic first-person shooter horror game. It sold 1 million copies, and the game has already turned a profit, so it's like the studio's riding very, very high right now. And for me, it was one of the most surprising games of the year. I was like, I don't know if I like this, but then when I played it, I was like, dude, Stalker 2 is great. Now, the game's director, and I apologize, I'm going to butcher this name, Ivgen Gigor. We're just going to put his name right here. They said in the Tech for Gamers interview that the studio was fully focused on developing the game for PC and Xbox, and that obviously kind of raised the question in the interview of being like, well, what about PlayStation 5? Maybe this is a time exclusive. Are we going to see this come to PlayStation in a year? Maybe this time exclusive is only 3 months long. To which the game director, to their credit, pretty much just shot that down, and they're like, we're not going to comment on rumors, we're not going to comment on leaks, and we're not going to comment on speculation. Again, the PC and Xbox Series X and S versions of Stalker 2 are the only ones we have developed and are supporting. So listen to what they're saying. The PlayStation 5 version hasn't even been made yet. Now, I am just a dude who talks about video games in his garage and likes to play them. And I've made a couple small games before, but it's my understanding that what is required to take a game and put it on Xbox, you can't just take that game and just put it on PlayStation and then it works. It's a completely different coding system, a completely different infrastructure. It takes time, it takes resources, it takes people to convert that game to PlayStation. It's a completely different infrastructure. So to program Stalker 2 for the PlayStation 5, it would be a process that would take many, many months. And if none of that has been done yet, at best, we're looking at 2026. And if there's an exclusivity timer on that, 2027. But again, and I cannot stress this enough, listen to the words of the developer. They are saying a PlayStation 5 version hasn't been made and there are no plans for it. So please, do not expect for this game to appear next year and be like, I can't wait for Stalker 2. Stalker 2 likely won't be coming to the PlayStation 5 anytime in 2025 or 2026 at best. I mean, unless they figure out a way to like backdoor Game Pass onto the PlayStation 5 and then you can cloud stream it, and someone's that day is going to come into my video and be like, actually, Stalker 2 is now available, playing it via Game Pass. And it's like, cool, man, this video is like 2 years old. Thanks, appreciate it. But anyway, Stalker 2, no plans for it to come to PlayStation 5. Not a big heartbreaker for me there because obviously I have Xbox, but if you're a PlayStation fan, I can see that being a big deal.